Hi, my name is Claire Christy Jansen, and I am going to give a little presentation on my online internship that I did at United Families International. I'm finishing up my last semester here at Brigham Young University, Idaho, so hopefully you find this informational. So some questions that I will be addressing in this video is, who is United Families International? How did you find/arrange the internship? What were your responsibilities in the internship? How did you benefit the site you served at? How did you benefit personally from the experience? Is there a connection between your coursework and what you experienced during your internship? Would you recommend this site/experience to other students? And if yes, whom should students contact to arrange an internship at the site? So, who is United Families International? United Families International is an online website. Their mission is to strengthen and defend the family, marriage, life, parents, and religious liberties. So how did I find/arrange the internship? I contacted Brother Mays with some questions regarding my upcoming internship, as well as some places that I was interested in applying. He quickly responded, answering all of my questions. He sent me an attachment for the internship requirements, a list of previous internships, which I have pictured here to the right, and a link to the Departments of Internships information. I applied to the places that I was interested in initially that he said were all right to do, but unfortunately I did not hear back from any of them due to COVID. So I quickly applied to every single place on the list that was local to my area. As you can see in this picture to the right, it only has like Provo, Salt Lake City, Sandy, and South Jordan. I just picked ones that were in Utah. But if you're from Arizona or California or a different state, I would look at the site because you'd be surprised at how many different areas people have done an internship for the marriage and family degree. And it's kind of helpful knowing that the school would accept it and this place would accept you as an internship. What were your responsibilities in the internship? So the internship was split up into two halves. For the first half of the semester, I was in charge of Google searching every country to see what was going on and if any information would be applicable to the United Nations or to United Families International. And then for the second half, I was supposed to find articles and post them one day a week on World Family News. So everyone was supposed to do that second half where you posted, it was 11 articles to World Family News one day a week. But for the first half, you kind of had an option of what you wanted to do. So some of those options included, so the Homefront project, writing, social media, or the UN specialist. So the Homefront project, you would make and focus on an area that could be improved. So for example, like marriage, and you wanted to strengthen marriage and help those around you strengthen their marriage. It kind of reminds me of a family home evening where you're getting together with groups that are interested in strengthening marriage. And so you'd kind of plan a little lesson and an activity and get together and do that. You had you could choose writing, which was just writing articles and hope that they'd be posted to World Family News. You could choose social media, and their job was to update the United Families International Facebook page and their Instagram. Or you could choose the UN specialist, which is what I did, and I'll go into a little bit of depth about that. So I was assigned under April, and she sent me the list of all the countries, and she told me to Google Alert it, which made it a lot easier. And if you're not familiar with Google Alert, you basically just type in a keyword. So my keywords were these countries, so Cuba, Romania, the Philippines. And every single day I would be sent an email with any news, like it could be Facebook posts that mention Cuba, anything that mentions that country. And so my job was to kind of weed through those articles and see if there would be anything that would be applicable to like the United Nations or to United Families International. So some things that I would kind of search for and pick out were, people's gay rights, rights for women, their beliefs on marriage and the family, abortion. And then also I was asked to find anything that would involve natural disasters, just so that when the United Nations met once during their meeting, where they meet once a year, they would be able to just kind of be aware. And I think that was the whole point of me finding these articles, were for us as for the United Families International to be aware of what's going on in these different countries. So, how did you benefit the site you served at? I feel like I kind of just mentioned it, but I'll mention it again. So I posted to World Family News weekly, and a lot of people are visiting that website, and they can read these articles and become informed on certain topics that I was finding. Like certain things that I found included like how parents feel their relationships are improving with this whole pandemic, and being at home with their kids. They feel like they're really strengthening their relationship with their kids. And I also felt like for my first half of my portion, where I was looking through those articles, I felt like I was helping United Families International be able to figure out what other countries were going on and just helping us all to become more aware. So how did you benefit personally from the experience? So I feel like I gained a better understanding of what is going on in the world and other countries' values and beliefs. I didn't realize how unaware I was of what was going on until I was assigned this job, and it was really cool to see and learn just of some of like the victories or the hardships that other countries were faced with. I also feel like with the second half where I was posting to World Family News, I became better at just sharing my beliefs. It didn't have to be something big and bold and crazy and something to argue about, but it was just me stating my beliefs with others through those articles. And I also really loved being able to read these articles that were posted on World Family News that would talk about the importance of the family and parenting from a non-religious point of view, because I feel like in the gospel we learn about how important it is, but it was so cool to me to see articles as well that didn't have any religious affiliation, and we could see the importance of these things. So, is there a connection between your coursework and what you experienced during your internship? I would definitely say yes. I feel like towards the end of my degree, we would, or maybe it was kind of throughout the entire thing, we would talk about the importance of the family and how to stand up for the family. And I feel like with my internship, that's what we were doing. We were standing up for the family, or looking for ways that we could support other countries. And I really loved that. So would you recommend this site/experience to other students? Yes, I definitely would. I've loved my time at United Families International. The main person in charge that you would contact is Kristen. And she's just so easy to work with. She really cares about her students, and she's really easy to talk to, which I loved. I also really loved that this internship was online. It allowed me to be able to work with my schedule with schooling and with a job. And so I loved that it was flexible and I could really work on my time and the hours that were best for me. And yeah, that's all that I have. So if you are interested in all at doing an internship through United Families International, you can contact Kristen Hackett. And I provided her email there down at the bottom. Good luck to you. Bye.